Great morning. Great morning, family. Great morning, great morning. Great morning to you. Great morning. Great morning to you. Great morning. Great morning. What's going on? All of a sudden now, we have a problem. We got a problem. Let me take that off of here. I know it automatically comes on. We're going to get rid of that. We ain't got to worry about that no more, all right? We ain't got to worry about that. All right. Let's get our YouTube up. Let's get it pushing. Start off. Come on. Come on, YouTube. There you go. Great morning to you. We jumping off a little bit on time today, believe it or not. Just a little bit. We trying to get it together here at the journey. Hey, what's up, Brother Gye-Nyame? It's time for us to do what we do best, Get everything popping off. Somebody else out there. So, I don't know if the text went out yet. So I'm starting to see that the text takes. I like to send them out right when I start because I don't want them to be too early. But obviously now I'm seeing that I'm going to have to send them out just a little bit early because I didn't get my text. And I know you didn't get your text. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to talk to them. Oh, okay, you just got yours. Okay. How about you, Brother Gye-Nyame? Brother Anubis, I know where you been, man. So what's going on with the movie before we even start? Can I get my tickets from you Kuumba morning or just make arrangements to get them today? Come get them in the morning. I got them sitting for you. If I'm correct, you got 3, right? And you want to gift one away. Okay, cool. I just got mine. Just got my text. So I don't know how Anubis got his text before I got my damn text. I don't understand. Anubis, I know where you been, man. So you gonna have to give up some of the goods, man. You ain't got to ruin the movie. You gonna have to let a brother know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go in and be blind. Am I going to be blindsided in a bad way? All right? So here we go. You ready? So go and get your fingers working, Anubis, because I know where you been, man. I know where you been. All right? Okay, cool. You just got your text. All right, here we go.
Mr. Daddy.
Drink your water. Drink your water. Lift your glass and 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 drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take a breath and drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. I miss my little girl. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. 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 Live, 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 live. Drink your water. Live, drink, live, drink. Drink your water. Now lift your glass and drink your water. Let's put it together. Take your breath and drink your water. Move your body, drink some water. Lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink, bleed, live, move. Almost got it, hold on. Drink your water. Drink, breathe, move, live. Drink your water. Alright, family, I want to welcome y'all. I'm excited today. Not because Black Panther are out. I'm excited today because it's the father and daughter dance. And I don't know what the hell I'm gonna wear. But we gonna work it out. Lift your glass and drink your water. 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 Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Great near to everybody that's joining us now and those that will join us later. Family, family, family. Each and every day that we are able to get up and draw a breath is truly a blessing. So drink your water. Drink, drink. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass and drink your water. So Brother Nubis got some news for us. Hold on. Seen it twice already. It's a very good movie, and there are indeed some nuggets that the people, nuggets for the people. But I'm going to not again, but this time to decipfer it. Seen it twice already. It's a very good movie, and there are indeed some nuggets that people will indeed pick up on. But I am going again tonight, but this time to fully decipher it and not just watch. Hold on. And not just watch. Pick up on, but I am going again tonight, but this time to fully decipher it and not just watch for purely entertainment value. They pluck quite a few things from the comics directly. Definitely I would say that in the very least that the Panther is a lesson to be studied in depth far beyond this movie. We might even have to have some seminars on him. Well, considering that he's the first superhero to have his own planet, I think, no, that was the Green Lantern Corps. But, you know, hey. But, we're going to, I can wait to see it. I'm just, like I said, we got the father-daughter dance tonight, and I'm going to go kick it with my little girls. And then we got Simba's coming in today, and it's going to be a great, long, and great weekend, right? But today is Nia, and today is all about finding purpose. So I want everybody to activate those reticular formations and get out there and find the purpose, right? So if you're going to see the movie, you know what I'm saying? Find the purpose in the movie. What's the purpose of the movie? Like I said, we got to be finding those. Sure, Wakanda is maybe not a real place, but the philosophy of it is. Yes. We know this, right? We know that hopefully, we have history to truly pull from. Like the whole concept of Wakanda being a hidden country. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knowing nothing about Wakanda, never been conquered, never been colonized. You know what I'm saying? Advanced technology. You know what I'm saying? We have pieces of our history that can fit that. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't want us to get caught up in the trap of the whole fantasy piece of the whole Wakanda myth. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, there is a possibility. There is something like a Wakanda out there because, hell, the desert of the Sahara is so damn big, you know what I'm saying, that has not been fully explored for all we know. You know what I'm saying? But the point that I don't want people to get caught into, because we got enough people out here running around with fantasies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got people that's from Mars. We got, you know, I mean, we got, I don't want to go into it because I don't want to start no argument. You understand what I'm saying? But we got enough people caught up in illusions, right? I don't want a whole group of people talking about they from Wakanda, or even now the planet Wakanda. You know, black folks, we don't need that. But we do need the lessons. We do need to see, at least visually, our culture at work, our culture empowered, right? So I'm appreciative. I'm looking forward to being able to have the discussion, or as you call it, the seminar. I will give out one spoiler, though, that is pretty obvious from the trailer. They should never have revealed their sanctuary. Of course not. You already know. I mean, see, that's where it always go wrong for us as a people. When I just finished, and I'll have to go back and listen to it again, but I just got done listening to The Destruction of Black Civilization, and one of the major mistakes that we always do is, like, we would always let people in. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't clear on our borders. We wasn't clear on our boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the Crack the Code, you know what I'm saying? We was feeling sad for everybody and stuff like that. We wasn't mad. You know what I'm saying? We didn't realize that we was being violated. We realized we was being violated, but we pushed it off into other emotions. We didn't let our emotions guide us. You know what I'm saying? So once you expose yourself, and you're open, right? And especially in the capitalistic system. I mean, really in any system where you're feared, you become very vulnerable. That's why when you look at Infinity Wars, a lot of that takes place in Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? Because if you remember the scene with them all running to battle, they're running out of a forest. Where else is a forest at but Wakanda? You know what I'm saying? Hell, for all I know, one of the Infinity Stones is probably you know what I'm saying? I know you ain't gonna ruin that for me, but it's predictable that one of the Infinity Stones is probably right there in Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to build all that in. But one of our biggest setbacks, one of our biggest downfalls is allowing people in. And not only allowing people in, but giving them property so that they can start building outwards. So we would give people ports and port city. That the port location would turn into a large warehouse, and that large warehouse would turn into a small neighborhood, and that small neighborhood would turn into a port neighborhood, and that port neighborhood would expand into a port city. And now we have to go on and give them certain rights and certain privileges, and then they will corner the market on us, and then we will have to move further south or further west. You know what I'm saying? You can see this all throughout our history, family. So we have to be very, speaking of Nia, we got to understand that everybody operates with a purpose. Asians, West Asians, Central Asians, East Asians have always came at us with an agenda, and we have to understand that we had to protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It was a reason that Wakanda was secret. You know what I'm saying? In the comics, as well as and it's a lesson to us that, in a sense, we need to keep some stuff sacred. We don't need to share everything with others, because others got secret stuff that they don't want to share with us. You know what I'm saying? Once everything is on the table and everything is touchable and everything is discussable. You know what I'm saying? It used to be certain things in our culture that just, you know what I'm saying, you dare not speak about. You know what I'm saying? It's some things that are sacred. And I'm not talking about that sick shit. See, because we got a lot of sick shit. You know what I'm saying? That's disguised as family secrets or family sacredness. Nah, it was other shit that we kept to ourselves, family. Other stuff. But now, everything's an open table. Everybody wants a reality TV show or some shit so they can expose it. You know what I'm saying? But everything is not to be exposed. Because once you expose it and your enemy knows about it, what happens when your enemy wants it? He said, with Wakanda, all things are possible, brother. I hear you. All right, y'all drink your water. Shouts out to Miss Navita Nelson. I see you up on the line. You know what I'm saying? The queen of the daily toasters. We got it going down. Get your glass. You know what I'm saying? Get your water. Let's finish the water. Navita, you went and saw Black Panther last night. What do you think about it? You know what I mean, you was at the red carpet affair, right? Brother Nuba said he seen it twice already. I seen last night. I said, man, ain't nobody. I mean, I had two guests come on and speak, and CeeLo was there. I was like, there's nobody here. Everybody that went out to the goddamn Black Panther movie. Everybody that went out to the Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Look at this here. Everybody is Black Panther. You know, got the garb on. I seen some of y'all pictures. So y'all was sharp all over the country. Now, can we parlay that? Can we parlay that love? Because Navita said she loved. Can we parlay that love into us, into the real culture, right? Can we make Wakanda real, or will it stay a fantasy? You know what I'm saying? Can we? Is it something that we could parlay into something bigger, into something greater? So, tomorrow, we will be toasting mainly on, I may be able to do Spreaker. We definitely gonna do Facebook. And I might be able to pull out YouTube. But tomorrow we're going to be toasting from the school, because I'm going to be at the school, and I'm going to get up early because we got to get all these people. We got to motivate them and move them over to the movie theater. So, you know, and like I said, so if you see me in the same clothes, please don't clown me, all right? Because I'm going to this dance, and I'm not going to be able to come home. Once I leave here this morning, I'm more than likely will not be able to make it back to the house. Anuba said, absolutely. I've always wanted Wakanda to become a reality. All right. Where's our Black Panther discussion going to be? We have 30 minutes after the movie to have a discussion. And then I'm going to invite some people out to where we're going to take the kids afterwards so that we can continue the discussion. So, Kwame, you'll be one of those. Uh-oh. You done got a fresh cut for the... I got a fresh cut because I ain't want to take pictures with my little girls and make them feel ashamed. And let me say this. I make it a habit, you know, to at least take my daughters in. And as young as they are, they know they're going to have to share me. Because one of the things that that I want to eliminate in my school is I have there's a lot of kids, a lot of young ladies that don't get to go to the dance because they say they don't have fathers. And that's one thing that I would really, really, really like to end at the school. So for all those that in Columbus, I want y'all to think about these type of events, especially you stand-up men. You know what I'm saying? You stand-up men out there. I don't need no goddamn predators. You know what I'm saying? But you stand-up men. You know what I'm saying? When you hear about events like this happening, make sure you grab, if you don't have your own daughter, grab a niece or grab somebody's daughter and get them over there, because these are important points in our young ladies' lives. It's at events like this that we can help start to shape the type of men that our children start looking up to and start wanting to be around. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, very powerful time for our young people. You know what I'm saying? So next year, I don't want any of the young ladies at my school to be talking about they done got fathers to take them to the dance. You know what I'm saying? And then we have the mother-daughter teas, and then we have the father and son. It's Brenner. You know what I'm saying? And tie tying ceremony. You know what I'm saying? So we got all these major events where we trying to shape and mold a culture, and I really, really want more of our folks involved. I mean, it's really an opportunity for us to set purpose in some of these young people's lives. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, because purpose, we got to make purpose, since today is purpose. We got to start making purpose not an accident. A lot of our kids are discovering what they are born to do by accident. We got to cut that shit out. We got to cut out the accident, because we already know that we also have a lot of people that have found their curses in their families and their curses on their lives accidentally. So we have to start structuring our lives and our people's lives so that they can start purposely finding who they are, purposely finding what they were born to do. That's all I'm saying. So when we set up events like this, you never know who your child gonna have an opportunity to talk to. You never know who they're gonna be dancing next to. You never know what type of conversations may be drummed up that will help your child in setting their purpose, and maybe even help you. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told, let me tell you one of the most powerful things that happened to me in the last 2 days. For the last 2 days, I've been eating beet greens. Beet greens. I know some of y'all laughing, right? But what was beautiful about the beet greens is that my kids grew them. I want you to understand that here in Columbus, I don't know about anywhere anybody else at, right? I at least get to eat a meal at least once every 2 weeks that has been totally been grown by the hands of some of my young people, right? And that's that long-term purpose. That's that generational warfare. I need you to understand this, right? This is not on accident, right? When I found out, first off, when my brother discovered the towers and said he wanted them in the school, I happened to be out of school. And I want you to understand how our ancestors work, because we was doing the daily toast. And I was in a car accident, and I was sore, and I was out of the school for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And I walked back into school, and there's these towers sitting in the school. But just before I had went back to the school, I was thinking about going into urban farming, going to a course about urban farming. I walk into the school, and lo and behold, in the hallways, there's 2 towers that are growing vegetables. I said, man, I'm on purpose. So now I got the kids we got some of our kids that's taking this serious, and they're harvesting and they're selling stuff, right? We're helping them find a purpose. Cleveland talking about he want to be a farmer now. See, and stuff like that. Even though I got him up coding, he ain't coding today because they don't have school. But I'm going around to say that's on purpose. When you on purpose, you start stumbling into things that help other people find their purpose. I know you know what I'm saying, I'm not a farmer, but I do recognize brilliance when I see it. A garden tower in the middle of a school where I could sometimes pick greens and have it for lunch right then and there. Are you kidding me? Where else do they do this at? So yesterday and the day before yesterday, I was eating beet greens. Grown by the hands of some of my young people. Sold by the hands of some of my young people. That's why we need that marketplace, right? Will you be streaming the after movie discussion? I could do that. I could do that. You know, so I'm trying to finish my water. I'm stalling, you know. But it's a good morning to start. It's a need. My car was broke down. I had to go and get it fixed. And so y'all know I'm already, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Come on. Oh my God. All right. So, damn. All right. So I had something pop up on the screen, wouldn't come on. All right. So now, let me share the Proverbs from last night. And then no discussion on the Proverbs. I'm just going to share the one from last night. Shouts out to Miss Lavina. How you doing this morning? We were on day 16. The first one, if you realize that all things change, there's nothing you will try to hold on to. If you're not afraid of dying, there's nothing you cannot achieve. That's from Lao Tzu. Day 16, number 2. Our duty as men is to proceed as if limits to our ability did not exist. We are collaborators in creation. That's from Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, a French dude. And the last one is, when you see a turtle on top of a fence post, you know it has some help. That's an African proverb they don't give the tribe. Let's look at the day today. We are on Nia, but in the African Center Cultural Virtue and Value System, from the Emotional Emancipation Circles, we are on Mandu, being appreciative of what you have, not envious of others. Akaran ethics, justice is the word of the day. And in Yoruba, traditional Yoruba is Titu, endurance. It being Nia, for those that don't speak the language, is a day of purpose. So we activate them reticular formations, and we're finding that purpose. We're looking for, you know what I mean? And ask yourself key questions. You know what I'm saying? Like for your job, what is the purpose? You know what I'm saying? How does your job serve your purpose? You know what I'm saying? How does some of the friendships you have in your life help you with your, and I know some of y'all be like, oh, that's too deep, brother. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta have friends. Family, we at war. I hate to be, you know what I'm saying? I hate to harp on that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got white nationalists down in Florida shooting up a school. We don't even know, was it a mixed school? Was it an all? We don't know none of that shit. We don't know who all the victims was. We know that a few teachers, about 17 people got shot, and that at first a white nationalist group down in Florida claimed this white boy, right? Claimed this white boy. Then when he came on TV, he said that he didn't belong to them. But this same group is talking about making Florida a white ethno state. So while we trying to be cool with everybody, other people tribing up. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, after the shooting went down and people start hearing about the shooting, I want y'all to think about this. The stock of guns went up because people went out and started purchasing more weapons. And it wasn't us. We was at the Black Panther movie, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? We was getting ready for the Black Panther. Other motherfuckers was buying bullets and guns. And then on top of this, I want y'all to understand this. We talked about this a little bit last night, but I want y'all to understand the importance of this. The narrative was controlled. I want you to understand this. It wasn't about terrorism, because that was a terrorist act. We know this. But the news presentation wasn't about a terrorist act. It was about mental illness. So when a white man goes into a place and blows that shit up and murder people, it's about mental illness. When a Muslim or somebody brown or somebody black goes in and do some shit, it's a whole different discussion. Y'all can't tell me these people ain't trying to, come on now. Gun control and mental illness are the discussions rather than white terrorism. White folks getting on, talking. You know what I'm saying? Talking. Y'all done had enough time to do all that shit. Y'all done had enough time. You know what I'm saying? Some of you motherfuckers just need to be silent. Really. I'm just saying. They done had all this time. They've been terrorizing since the beginning of this goddamn country. And now we want to talk about mental illness. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Give me. Y'all gonna settle for that? I'm not settling for that. I refuse to settle for that. You understand what I'm saying? We need to talk about what it is. We need to talk about what it is. White terrorism, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care who they terrorize. If you don't agree with them, you become their victim. I want you to remember that, family. You hearing it right here on Gye-Nyame Journey, family. You tribed up, because they tribed up. They ain't talking about doing it in a peaceful fashion either. They talking about removing you from the land. They talking about white ethno states and shit. What states we talking about as black folks? Oh no, we just want jobs. No, these motherfuckers want land, and they willing to bleed and die for it. I'm sorry. No, I ain't. But hey, I'm gonna go and pop this. That's that Gye-Nyame. Ooh. Lord have mercy. I better go and pop the other one too. Because I'm liable to come back here and not have no damn bottles. I'm about to brew tonight. Man, I love that. So I'm going to get some of these chunks of some of that black seed, some of that dandelion root, burdock root, a little bit of that ginseng in me so I can keep it moving all day. So first, calling on the Creator by whatever name you choose to call it Creator. We call that great force. We call it great power. We call it into our presence, even though we know it's already here. But we become conscious of it, and we start looking around, and we start seeing it in everything. Because it is the source of everything. It is the great center. And we lift up our glass to the first ancestor and we say, Ashe. From there, family, without any further ado, we pull out the stars of the show. And we going to salute our personal ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin the Alexander Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walton, Kristen Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Finn, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvira Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L, Nomo X, Pet Ma Ra, Monica Fakir, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley and the Luxor Brothers, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Tridge, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Randerman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hines Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Burry Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Agosa Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hansberry, Harvey Hansberry Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankston, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Germania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worrells, James Farmer, Marie Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Taylor, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Delma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank and Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. Brother Nubis added to his list Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, and Rosemary Charles. Sister Tiandra added Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer, Brother Deshaun adds his mother Jennifer Sissenbaugh. I added to the list Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., and Kaneko Parsons. Sister Aisha from Dayton added her ancestor Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown. Miss Ford added Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth and Paul Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson. Dr. D salutes her father, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Sister Jackie, Emma McClendon. She added Emma McClendon to the list. We also want to send Sister Jackie some energy because she's going through a struggle down there or across there in Maryland, wherever Maryland is in space and time. We send some ancestral energy up there to help her through what's going on up there. We added to the list, the community list, Jerry Doyle and Amina Robinson, Shabaka Touré as well. Sister Madonna calls on her mother, Donna Hill, and her father, Richard Glebus. Sister Cynthia, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Roy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead. CeeLo added Archie Beck. Brother Santana added his Aunt Becca. Elder Greg Arnold added Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed. Sister Shelley posted up her ancestors, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatton, Kimball Vernon, Bradley, Kim, Jenny, Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Howie Hatch, Dan Cleveland, Mother Gibson. Brother Quabana, who I actually want to come down here in March, so I got to start making preparations for that. Salutes Alex Nixon, Elder Bowie, salutes John Bowie, Janelle Ross, salutes Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Elder Ori Pianki, Nilly Johnson, and Fletcher Swan, Maddie, and Charlie Scott. Charles Stephenson, salutes Vivian Stephenson. Cassandra Holloway, salutes Mona Ann, Elder Phyllis, salutes Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nana Harris, Eva Ford, and James Hairston. And Sister Inya salutes Margaret Towns and Mary Williams. Make sure I ain't missing that. Alright, y'all hear that list? It's growing in power, so we lift up our glass and we call on our ancestors. We call on all these ancestors. We call on our ancestors and we salute all of these ancestors because they was valuable enough to somebody to write them down for us to share. So we salute the ancestors and we say, Ashe. Then from their family, what do? We move on. I just thought. I'm going to make arrangements. Let's start about security. Something just popped in my head. Security. So I'm going to have somebody on them doors. All right. So we toasted our ancestors. Now we toast the moment. We spoke about the moment. Activate those reticular formation. Find the purpose, family. Search it out. Seek it out. You know what I'm saying? What's your purpose? What's the purpose of your job? What's the purpose of your hobbies? What's the purpose? You know what I'm saying? What were you put here for? Not what somebody decided. What did your ancestors and your creator create you specific? What is your purpose, damn it? Get out there and find it. Ask yourself the question. If you don't know, look in the mirror. Ask yourself, what is your purpose? Because every last one of us was born to do something, right? And many of us aren't doing it because we're trying to satisfy this world. We're trying to keep up with the Joneses rather than pursuing our purpose, not realizing that when you follow your purpose, you move beyond the Joneses. You ain't got to keep up with them. You move beyond them, right? Now, you might not move beyond them in the best car, but you can move past them in the best car. You can move past them in the best house. You can. That's part of it. But in health, wealth, and peace, power, and joy, family, please, come on now. So we toast this moment, right? And we say Ashe. From their family, we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We are responsible for the next 7 generations, but we toast onto infinity because we realize that everything that we're building, everything that we're watching, everything that we're doing need to be adding to our children's legacy. So we hold up our glass and we say, Ashe. Next, we move to all of our relations. We toast them. We say, Ashe. From there, I toast you, family. I toast those that are here now, my daily toasters. You know what I'm saying? The early morning warriors that get up and salute these ancestors. And you know what I'm saying? It's sort of like loading your weapon. You know what I'm saying? For those of you that's up for taps, you know what I'm saying? That's up to for the toast. I salute you. For those that come later, I salute you. You know what I'm saying? And those that's coming in the future. We toast those of you that might be watching this 15 years from now. You know what I'm saying? You know, we generational people. This is a generational battle. You know what I'm saying? It builds up over time. Just like this ambrosia. Lord have mercy. All right, family. So we toast and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. It is now 6 a.m. And family, I need to remind you that you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. God damn it, Anime! Would you put down that Phoenix food and get on your job? Damn! Good help is so hard to find. Just be glad Phoenixes are hard to find. Just. You are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I'm your host. This is the Daily Toast, and this is a Heart of a Simple production. Yeah, you better have it straight. Well, we strive to blow up your paradigm. Your old paradigm. All right, family. I'm out at 6 p.m. Y'all gonna have a great day. We will be toasting early tomorrow, and I'll be at the school, and I'll probably be uncomfortable. So I'm going to make sure I got me some water so that we can handle our daily business. All right? I might not have a glass, though, because I'm scared to take a glass to the school. I'm just saying. I'm out. Peace out, Facebook. Peace out, YouTube. I don't know why y'all keep telling me I'm on a broadcast already. So I'm going to shut you all the way down. Shut down. All right, Spreaker. I'm out. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Peace.